Well, g'day guys. So today we're going to be talking about the 3 shortcuts to get your music on film and TV. G'day, my name is Steve Collum from The Secrets to Music Success. Today we're going to be talking about the 3 shortcuts to get your music on film and TV. Now, I'll tell you, I've got thousands of different placements, instrumentals and vocals on shows like Honda, AAA, Subway, Nokia, Circle K. There's so many different placements, and I've been doing it for the last 10 years. So the stuff that I'm telling you right now, it works. It works. I do it every single day. So let's dive straight into it. So the number one thing that I often see, and the number one tip that I would probably give you guys, is you've got to listen. You've got to research what is getting placed. And I'll tell you right now that if you use this one technique, write it down. If you use this, research and listen to what's actually being placed out there today, guess what? In 10 years, 20 years time, 30, 40, 50 years time, you can still be using this same tool, this same trick, by finding what is actually getting placed. I do it all the time. It's just so important. And because you're gonna constantly be seeing what the industry is doing, what's currently happening, what is happening right now, what do they need more of, what kind of music, and it's golden. This one's a really, really good one. Now you might ask, well, how on earth do I find that? Well, the first thing you got to do is watch TV and see what's happening out there. That's the easiest one, and hey, who doesn't want to do that? That's going to be an easy one. So but turn on your TV, and one little thing you can do, if you're on your iPad or whatever, when you're working, or maybe you're doing some work, maybe you're working on some songs or whatever, put your iPad, turn it down so you turn the screens away from you so you can't actually get like sucked into the characters or the story, and just listen to the music. Just write down what you're hearing, and it's like, oh, a string kind of thing, oh, it's more of a dramatic thing. But even more than that, ask yourself, what is the emotion? What is the feeling? Because you'll find that, well, that actually leads me to the second one. It's all about emotion, feeling, and the vibe. So if you've got if you're watching your show or doing some research, and you're like, well, what kind of music? You might put strings, and then you're like, well, it's eerie strings. Maybe it's a crime scene investigation kind of thing, and you've got some like eerie kind of things there. So write down those kind of emotions, those kind of words. Write down, oh, it feels eerie, or it feels suspenseful. Write those things down, because those are so important. That's number 2, the emotion and the feel of it. Now, if you're writing like a vocal song or anything, always remember that you're going for the emotion. When you're writing a song for film and TV, you're kind of in the service industry, meaning that you're serving the director, you're serving the show. And so you don't want to put details in the song where it's like, you're talking about a city or a place, or or colors, or you don't want these really, really descriptive words, because in the scene, you're what if they're not in that? If you wrote a song about I fell in love with you wearing that red dress in New York City, well, guess what? Unless the show's about New York City and a girl in a red dress or something, it ain't going to get used. But even if it was about the exact thing, it's too on the nose and they're not going to use it. So keep away from those descriptive kind of words and go with the emotion. Like, how did that feel when you fell in love, or something like that? How did that feel? It felt, I felt light. I felt like my heart skipped a beat, or something like that. And put those kind of things, those kind of emotions. How does it feel when you're happy? How does it feel when you're, don't say, I'm happy because today I have the day off. Don't say something like that. Just how does that make you feel? Like when you've got the day off and you're happy and you're feeling good. There you go. Feeling good. Just say feeling good. And you've covered all those emotions. And guess what? That can be so universal for so many different scenes, so many different commercials. And I'll tell you what, right now, so many of those ad agencies and the commercials, the big brands, they want to represent a feel good. So when their commercial gets on, you feel good about what they're selling. you're feeling it. They want songs that are upbeat. They're going to want songs that are feeling good. So number 2, always focus on the emotion and the vibe and the feel of the song, and less on all the all the other things. Like, don't try and show off and be like, check out this guitar solo I've got, or this saxophone solo. They're just gonna get in the way, because it's not about you. It's about the service to the film or the show or the commercial. Or that's the kind of thing. Now, if you want to write a song with all your solos in it and all your descriptive words, great. That goes for your album. That goes on your album, and you release it on social media or digital service there and iTunes or whatever, and you can get it out there. That's a great way. And those, obviously, that's awesome. You know, who doesn't want to hear some insane music? So, but when you're focusing for film and TV, you got to make sure that you're serving them, that you're writing a song that helps them show their picture, their message. So, all right, number 3 is give them what they want. Now, you might ask, well, how do I know what they want? Well, first of all, you got to go ahead and listen to what they want. You know, turn your screen down or so you can't see it, and listen to the music you got. And also, actually, on that note, I'll give you two websites that I use. iSpot.tv. So iSpot.tv, tons of commercials that are getting used. And the other one is TuneFind.com, which is just tune, like TUNE find.com, and I'll put the links down below as well. So but yeah, so that's 2 great ways to kind of find and listen to what's being used. And then, so the third one, give them what they want. What kind of themes, what kind of songs would you write? What kind of themes? You need to find out what kind of themes they're using. You know, TuneFind's one, a great way to kind of find out what kind of themes they used. But then even better, I'm giving you guys a free PDF. If you go over to thesecrets2musicsuccess.com, I'll put the link in below. You can download my free PDF there. And I've also got some free top tips for writing pop songs and some mixing tips as well. But go ahead and you can download them. You know, I just want to help you guys out and know what kind of themes to write. And when you go through that list, there's a whole list there of like the top 20 themes that music supervisors want. After you go through that list, guess what? Go over it again, write another song. So there's more than 20 there, but if you've got like 20 different like kind of themes, then write another 20, and go through them all. And so you've got a few different home songs. You've got a few different, feel good songs like what we were talking about before. So those are some great ways to kind of shortcut all your peers and other people trying to get their music on film and TV. And I promise you, I'm doing this. This is what I'm doing. I wish I had known this years ago when I first gotten started, but that's why this is really, really cool. So check that out. And so just to recap again, you got to listen. That's big key. You've got to listen. And as I said before, you can keep doing that for the rest of your life. You can use that method of just listening to what's getting placed out there now. Number 2, it's about the emotion and the mood. So it's not about your fancy mixing skills or your guitar solos or your saxophone solos. It's about the mood. Number 3, you got to give them what they want. They're writing checks. They got a check, and it could have your name on it if you give them what they want, not what you want, what they want. So awesome, guys. And of course, go to my website and download the free PDFs. And so hopefully you guys got a lot out of it. And I will see you guys next time.